In this video, I'll summarise the plot of Sense and Sensibility in about 4 minutes and give you an analysis of the story. The novel begins with the death of Mr. Dashwood, which leaves his wife and 3 daughters, Elinor, Marianne and Margaret, financially vulnerable. Their half-brother John Dashwood inherits the family estate, Norland Park, and under the influence of his greedy wife Fanny, does little to support his stepmother and stepsisters. Forced to find a new home, the Dashwood women accept an invitation to live at Barton Cottage, offered by a kind, distant relative, Sir John Middleton. Before leaving Norland, Elinor quietly develops feelings for Edward Ferrars, Fanny's kind but reserved brother, though their relationship remains uncertain due to his family's expectations. At Barton Park, the Dashwoods meet several new acquaintances, including the lively Sir John, his talkative mother-in-law Mrs. Jennings, and Colonel Brandon, a quiet, honourable man who is immediately drawn to Marianne. However, Marianne, full of passion and romantic ideals, finds him unexciting. Instead, she falls for the charming and handsome John Willoughby, who seems to share her emotional intensity. Their relationship appears serious, but Willoughby suddenly leaves for London without explanation, devastating Marianne. Meanwhile, Elinor remains composed despite growing doubts about Edward's feelings and a growing awareness of his family obligations. Elinor and Marianne are invited to London by Mrs. Jennings, where they hope to reunite with their respective love interests. Marianne eagerly anticipates seeing Willoughby, but is shocked when he coldly ignores her at a party and later sends a letter revealing his engagement to the wealthy Miss Grey. Heartbroken, she spirals into despair. Meanwhile, Elinor discovers that Edward has been secretly engaged for years to Lucy Steele, a selfish and manipulative woman. Despite this, Elinor maintains her composure, though she suffers in silence. Marianne's heartbreak weakens her both emotionally and physically, leading to a serious illness. Colonel Brandon, proving his quiet devotion, stays by her side and fetches Mrs. Dashwood. As Marianne recovers, she begins to see the depth of Brandon's kindness and realises that her previous ideas about love were naive. Meanwhile, Edward is disowned by his family after they learn of his engagement to Lucy, who quickly abandons him in favour of his wealthier brother, Robert Ferrars. With his engagement broken, Edward is finally free to declare his love for Elinor. He visits Barton Cottage and proposes, bringing her immense joy after months of quiet suffering. Marianne, having matured through her experiences, gradually grows closer to Colonel Brandon and eventually marries him. The novel ends with both sisters finding happiness. Elinor through her steady and rational love for Edward, and Marianne through her newfound appreciation of stability and devotion in Colonel Brandon. The novel's central theme is the contrast between sense, rationality, restraint, and sensibility, emotion, passion, represented by Elinor and Marianne. Elinor embodies reason and self-control, concealing her suffering for the sake of her family, while Marianne openly indulges in her emotions, leading to heartbreak and near disaster. Through their experiences, Austen critiques the dangers of excessive sensibility and highlights the importance of balance. Marianne, once ruled by passion, learns to temper her emotions, while Elinor's patience and quiet endurance are ultimately rewarded. Sense and Sensibility also explores the role of marriage in a society where women's financial security depends on making advantageous matches. Both sisters experience the limitations placed on them by wealth and status. Edward is nearly forced into an unwanted marriage due to family expectations, and Willoughby chooses wealth over love, causing Marianne immense pain. The novel ultimately suggests that love and stability should be the foundation of marriage, rather than mere passion or financial gain, as seen in the contrasting fates of Willoughby and Colonel Brandon.